Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Chaffee. It's weather in 5 days and 5 minutes. It's Wednesday, the 23rd of October, 2019. And after the rains of last night, they are gone. And now we are seeing improving weather conditions as we've got sunshine just about everywhere today. It really looks like a very nice day indeed. And as we check out the satellite loop, the front is offshore. And it is just bone dry. Just take a look at that last frame or two here on the satellite loop, and you can see it is just nice and clear over a large chunk of the northeast and mid-Atlantic down into the southeast coast. And we've got no real weather issues to speak of over the next couple of days. I think we're going to be fine through Thursday, before we start to see a little bit of a complication, a minor one, for Friday. And we're looking at the mid-level, the upper-level water vapor loop, because I usually think this is a really good way to kind of see what's going on with higher levels of the atmosphere. And, of course, if you notice in the darker blue, that is dry air at the high levels that is moving eastward, and that's what's over us today. There is a bit more in the way of moisture, but you can also pick out the next trough that is swinging down now out of the plain states and pushing eastward. And this is going to be setting the table with regards to some complications with regards to the weekend. We still have a lot of rain early this morning up in Maine. There's some heavy rains there down into coastal Massachusetts, but everywhere south and west of there, through New York State, through Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware, Virginia, right down through the Carolinas and into Georgia and Florida. It's just absolutely quiet with respect to precip. We've got a little bit of precip in parts of Nebraska and Iowa, weak system moving through there, but really nothing of consequence to worry about. So as far as today is concerned, with our rain area now gone, and we're looking at the GFS model over the next 5 days, we are in really good shape here for today. Lots of sunshine, temperatures will be in the 60s, the nice breeze along coastal areas, and then the high builds in for Thursday, which should be another nice day. Now on Friday, we're kind of sandwiched in between. There is a bit of a frontal boundary that is that's setting up to our north and west, and it goes down into a Gulf low that is going to be developing. We've got a high to our south, so there's probably going to be a little disturbance that goes by to our north with some clouds and maybe a couple of showers. When I say to the north, I'm talking about across maybe the middle and upper Hudson Valley into central New England, just a light area of precip. And to the south, we're going to see some of this southern moisture in the form of some clouds moving northeastward. So let's compromise on all of that and go for a mix of sun and clouds for Friday. Temperatures are going to be just into the 60s. We'll show you the temperature profile with regards to the next 5 days in a moment. But this system comes out of the Gulf. It's a rather relatively weak low. There's not a whole lot with it from the standpoint of development, but there is a fair amount of rain with this because this is tropical moisture that is coming out of the Northwest Caribbean and into the southwestern Gulf of Mexico. So there's a little bit of juice here. And it looks like we're going to cloud up later Friday night, and by Saturday morning, there's rain into Virginia and Delaware, West Virginia, and then that rain comes in here Saturday in the afternoon and evening. It spreads northward into New England, and it looks like it could be mostly done by Sunday morning, early Sunday afternoon. There are some discrepancies in the model. Some of the models in terms of speed, you've got a few of them rushing it out of here where it's mostly gone by early Sunday morning, and then you have some that are lagging here, taking much longer for the slow to come out, in which case the rain gets in a little bit later, but it gets out later, and that we spend most of Sunday in rain. So that's something we're going to have to resolve in terms of the timing. And then next week, kind of a transition week, because there is some colder air that's going to be trying to come down from Canada for the middle and latter part of next week, but there's some differences there too as to whether it's just a a push of chilly air that just basically overwhelms the east with cold air, or does it come in pieces and takes longer to get here? So that's a longer term worry. So here we go with high temperatures for today, which are going to be into the low and middle 60s just about everywhere. With the sunshine, the air behind this front wasn't really all that cool. So let's say these are seasonal for this time of year. Thursday, we're looking at temperatures that are going to be running mostly in the middle to maybe even a few upper 60s to near 70 down in the Washington, D.C., Baltimore area. Should be a really nice day. And then on to Friday, where we may have more clouds in the mix. So we're talking about low and middle 60s. The issue for Saturday and Sunday will be clouds, rain, and a bit of an onshore wind. So that's going to hold temperatures back, probably 50s to around or just over 60 on Saturday. And let's go upper 50s and low 60s on Sunday. So at least we've got a beautiful Wednesday here with lots of sunshine. So do enjoy your day. Be sure to download the Meteorologist Joe Cioffi free weather app on Google Play or on the App Store. And on Google Play, also download Angry Ben's free app, The Angry Weatherman, so you have both apps working together, keeping you informed. And by the way, on the apps, you'll find that among the changes, notifications, of course, that those continue. It will default to your location now, so you don't have to put your location in each time. There's a new tab for Long Island. And there is every National Weather Service snowfall forecast map from Maine to Georgia on there that will update automatically when it becomes relevant. Obviously, it's not important now, but when we get into December, January, and February, and March, and we start dealing with snow events, and you want to know what the snow forecast is for here, what the snow forecast is for upstate New York or New England if you're skiing, or what the snow forecast is down in the mid-Atlantic states if you're traveling. It's all there with easy access, and it updates automatically. So download those two apps. They're absolutely free. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi and Angry Ben's The Angry Weatherman. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you on tonight's YouTube live stream. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do it at 6 o'clock or at 7 o'clock. I'll announce that later today.